off around with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy story. At this time of, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto by now, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show. AV Mob, let's get him, let's get him. Let's go. What's up, Mob? We back at him again, man. Kicking it off from the top. Crime Story Time, episode 16. Let's dive straight into it. So now, y'all, this week in a wild situation is when, like I tell you, man, to get in the ways, get it the worst, but you also got to watch out for the over tough guys, man. Now, what do I mean by that? We got this little dude, he coming up around this neighborhood now. The neighborhood that he coming from is a laid-back block. They got thorough men up there. They got get money dudes up there. They got the whole nine, but they are not into the attention. They don't want the limelight. They just like the laid-back, cool, get the money, do what they do, and stay about the way because they already know the more attention you bring to the block, the more police, the more dudes that's liable to backdoor you, the more dudes that you got plotting on you. It's just too many problems that we don't want. And when you got everybody coming to your block, whether you know it or not, you bringing their problems and you allowing them to bring their problems, their issues, their beef, so forth and so on, also to your block. So now we got the little dude for real for some reason or somehow, I guess for the reason that he wasn't really known for doing nothing. And like I tell you, when a dude ain't got no stripes, he will go above and beyond to try to earn some stripes. And if he ain't known for doing nothing, he ain't known for being a stand-up guy. Or he might be a stand-up guy, but he just ain't never ran across no opportunity or no situation where as though he had to get violent or he had to get gangster. So now he itching to find that moment. So the little dude for real, all his homeboys around the way, they keep telling him like, yo, chill with all that too tough stuff. Yo, like, my niggas ain't trying to get into all that, bro. We get money around here. We get busy when it's a problem about money or the ultimate disrespect, meaning somebody that says something to us that they can't take back, or they done did something to somebody we love. If it ain't on them two type times, bro, we ain't even chasing no action. So now he like, all right, that's a bet, but still, he goes outside the next day. He get around another group of guys that, to be honest, they not hitting on nothing. They not even known for doing nothing, but they make him feel like his block soft. They pump this nonsense into his head that the streets saying that his block not known for doing nothing. Yeah, you niggas get money up there, but you got dudes that don't get money, that get violent, aggressive, and get busy, that they'll come up there and take you niggas money, but they not knowing that whole time the niggas that's telling them this shit, they lying for real. Nobody never said that. The city never said that because they already know that it's stand-up men up there that been slinging that pistol since back in the day. They just not with the extra rah-rah bluffing shit. If it ever came down to really standing on all 10, they was going to get super wild. So now he like, man, all right, that's the bet. So he puts the formation in his head, man. When I get back round the way, me and my little homeboys, we ready round up. We ready to start doing just reckless shit. So now he go back round the way. He call his homeboys. They all meet up in the trap. They start talking about just doing reckless shit. Robbing niggas, jacking plugs, backdooring, running off on the plug. They just start talking about doing just wicked and wild shit. So now they start to do this shit. But he running with probably 3-4 guys that ain't on nothing. They ain't told it that I ain't never robbed nobody. They ain't never really did nothing. So now when it get time to really get busy, he damn near out there on himself. So one day they ends up going on a mission. They run down on the little dude whole time. They try and rob him for the grass. Now when they go to jack the little dude, I guess he can feel like, man, these niggas ain't really on nothing. Now, they ain't gonna let that shit go. He spin around, he take off running. When he take off running, the little dude try and earn his stripes. He already got the joint up. He just start blowing that motherfucker. Boom, 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 boom. So now whole time he don't hit the target that's running, but just so having bad timing. It's a woman and her daughter coming outside now. Her daughter probably like 18 years old. They coming out their front door just talking. The daughter end up getting struck. Boom. Right there on the front step. Her mother right there. She look up now. Shorty gets so scared because now he realized what he did. He turn around. They take off running. Now, not only is he scared, but the homeboys that he with, they looking like, man, what the fuck you done did, man? Come on, come on. They get to grabbing him. They all breaks back to the car. They S off. They gets back around the way. Now, when they get back around the way, the homeboys, they looking at him like, man, we done with you, man. We ain't know it was gonna go that far. We wasn't involved in none of that shit, man. Stay the fuck away from us, man, because you doing too much now. So now they basically telling them like, man, your past been rude. Now the older dudes on the block, they not involved with the young guys. So the young guys, they handling their own beef. So now his homeboys, they done rolled him off the block. He can't come around here no more. So the only reason they was really able to do this was because he was from that neighborhood, but he probably stayed like 10 minutes away. He didn't literally live on that block, so he could not come on that block if, you know, they told him not to. So now he not coming around the block. But the dudes who live on the block that the sister got hit on, they already know what's going on. They not telling the police, they keeping it in the streets, but now they on Shorty bumper. Let's just say somehow, some way, Shorty, like I say, he out there by himself, a lone wolf. He ain't got nobody back in his play. He walks to the little corner store. He getting them a chicken boxes. He coming out the store looking down, drinking a half and half. He just see a silver TL pull next to him, window come down. Somebody hang out that motherfucker, get a spanking at him. Boom, 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 boom. Hit him like 6 times, leaving him right there in front of the store. But all over some stuff, all over a situation that could have been avoided, all over a situation that you didn't have to be into. You ain't even had to get into it. You damn near begged for that to happen. But this is why I tell y'all, man, don't get involved with the streets. With that being said, let's get to story number 2. Now, mob story number 2, another wicked and wild situation with the 2 tough guys. So now we got this little dude around his neighborhood. He a tough guy, but he got a thing with always wanting to show the joint off. He feel like, man, he'd get busy, but he was a pump figure, meaning he was running scared tactics. He always wanted to let you know he had the joint on him, hoping that you didn't have the joint on you, or even if you did, you wasn't trying to go as far as you thought he was going to go, even though a motherfucker never really seen him go crazy. It done been 1 or 2 little occasions where as though he done popped that motherfucker, but it really wasn't a target in sight for him to hit. But that's neither here nor there. So now he building his reputation of always holding the joint. Oh, all right, so he the total for real. So now what he really don't know is he making himself a target, because if you ever get into it with somebody, they already know you the one that's always showing the joint. So before we get anybody, crack him, because he the one that's always acting like he too tough. So now he builds up this persona. He putting on this image for real. He ends up getting into it with a little group of guys. Now he get into it with these dudes over $75, man. But you can always play the card of it ain't about the money, it's about the respect. So now they start exchanging words. F you. You already know what time it is. Next time I see you had that motherfucker on you, this, that, the third. So now both of these guys, they get into an argument, they go their separate ways. But now when they get back around their neighborhoods, they pulling motherfuckers from around their blocks into don't got nothing to do with it. So now it gets to the point to where as though it's like, all right, man, it's on site. Wherever I catch you at, I'ma strut you. Somehow, some way, the little dude who always running around talking about he got the joint on him, and this was so crazy. He actually always did have a joint on him. He wasn't bluffing about toting, but I don't want to say he was bluffing about squeezing it neither, but it ain't about that. It ain't about do you got it on you, who got the biggest one. It's about who more war tactic, who more war strategic, who gonna catch who lagging first. Because you can have the biggest joint in the world and I can have the smallest one in the world. If I get to mine first and I catch you lacking, I'm going to win the battle. So it don't matter how big yours is. So now, whole time, somehow, some way, little dudes is posted on the block. The opposition spin through. They got that big dumb shit on them. Whole time, Shorty got his little 4 nickel on him. They roll down in the black truck, hang out the window, get the nailing at him right there on his block. Bang, 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 bang. Now, you got a couple of dudes out there that got it on them, but once they start hearing the sound of that motherfucker going off, they trying to get covered before they can even whip out. Long story short, they ends up leaving him right there. He catch like 7 to the chest. But even though this was so crazy, he passed away with the same joint that he always was showing. That motherfucker was still on his hip just to prove to y'all that it don't matter. All that pump faking and showing the shit don't count for nothing when it's time to go to war. Your mind not ready for war, or your mind not in war mode. But with that being said, mob, y'all know what it is. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Story with me. At this time, mob, one more time for me. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We will hit 100,000 in no time from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all see what it is, man. V-Crime Story Time, Mr. Mob. Let's get him, let's go.